Hey guys, welcome back to KatochXcrypto. In today's video, I will talk about a token that is launched recently, just 12 hours back, on top exchanges including Binance, Coinbase, and likewise. This token is called as Boundless with a ticker ZKC, and we will explore the potential of this token because the supply and market cap is too low, and still it managed to cross beyond $1 on the launch day. And guess what? Trading at around 87 cents, which is kind of highly undervalued price for this token. So let's get started. Let's talk about Boundless and explore the potential of this token, what the token is about, how high it can go in the bull run, and should you invest in it. We need to explore that today itself so that you can be early before the token actually pump. So let's get started. Now, before we begin, like I always say, please do remember to press the subscribe button, also press the bell icon if you haven't already, and remember to click on the link below to join me on Telegram. So first of all, let's talk about the numbers, then we will talk about the project. So look at here, the price is 87 cents, which is kind of very low. Now, if you go down here, you will see one thing that is all time high, all time low, that is done on one day. So all time high it already touched near to dollar. Now look at the interesting part. The total supply is 1 billion token, which is low by the way, but the circulation supply is the key, which is just 24 million token only. And you will be surprised to see the market cap is just $23 million at a price of 87 cent, which is kind of nothing for a new token that is live on tier 1 exchange. And when that happens, you can see there's a big and huge room for it to grow to the upside because market cap can hit beyond $1 billion for a promising project very easily. Now imagine this token hitting $1 billion market cap. Now imagine how high or how big the room for growth is. So clearly a lot of potential in terms of numbers. Now let's talk about the price action by going to the chart, which is your ZKC here, and look the price of Binance. See here, if you look at the 1 hour chart, which is like 12 hours old, just look at here. It pumped to $1.8 on Binance, then dumped, and now kind of stagnated and waiting to rise again. So clearly, I believe this token is about to pump quite high because it's kind of undervalued. It followed the same pattern that of linear during the TG. If you look at the linear chart, you will figure out the same pattern around same kind of pump and then dump. But the Linea has a very big supply. It's L2 chain, it has a very big supply, while this token ZKC has supply equivalent to kind of nothing. 24 million token supply is kind of nothing. Even 1 billion token total supply is kind of nothing. So clearly a good upside. But for that, we need to take a look at one thing, and that is what the project is about. And does it have the actual potential to go up? We will talk about that. Look at the social first. You can see here 261K followers. That's a good number. Their mainnet is live 18 hours back. Clearly, they are doing the job right. They have given the airdrop. People have claimed the airdrop. They might have sold the token also. So that means the dump during the day one is kind of nearly over. Now let's go back and check about what the project is to see whether or not it's a good investment. So again, what is Boundless? Boundless is a universal protocol that brings ZK to every chain, which is ZK proofs. Using Boundless, by the way, it is not for retail user, it is for developers. Developers can create expressive, high throughput application that bypass traditional block size and gas limit. That's the basic detail. This project and its infra can be used across blockchains, and once that happens, once the adoption happens by the developers, it can pump like crazy. Now for that, we need to take a look at the tokenomics and the use case of ZKC, what it is about. Go to the introduction part and you will see here it is live on Ethereum and Base. And then we look at the ZKC, the token ZK coin is the native token of Boundless protocol. Again, that is good. Each proof on the Boundless marketplace is secured by ZKC. So for anything a developer need to do, he must hold ZKC token. They need to provide ZKC as a collateral to prove an order and request a repay for proof using the native token of the underlying blockchain. So clearly, you have to use this token whenever you deploy your contract or anything on Boundless Infra along with the token of the native blockchain like Ethereum, like Solana, Sol token, whatever. Now, here is the big part that you should be aware of if you want to make an investment decision, and this will make you go crazy. Look at here. Before accepting a proof or request, Provers, which are developers, must lock ZKC as collateral in the market, typically at least 10x the request maximum fee. So they are asking 10x more tokens to be locked before the prover submit the request or before the developers submit the request. That is a good thing. They're asking more tokens to be locked. That will surge the demand of the token. And if the proof is not submitted on time, which is right over here, the prover is slashed. 50% of the collateral is burned permanently. That means this is a direct reflection of the burning mechanism. The token will be burned permanently if the proof is not submitted. Again, they have a burning mechanism in place, and the remaining 50% is reassigned on chain as a bounty for another prover to complete the work. This collateral system provides a stronger economic guarantee of proof delivery. That is awesome, guys. This is huge. Now, at the same time, as the request volume grows, the total amount of ZKC locked increases by a multiple of approximately 10x, reducing the total circulation supply. So, tell you shortly, if I have to summarize it to a 5-year-old, while I can say ZKC have a burn mechanism in place, ZKC demand will surge as its use case surges. That means more ZKC token will be required to lock by the prover, which is the developers, you can say in this case. And if that happens, and if the total amount of ZKC locked increases by a multiple of 10x, again the total supply is also reduced. So overall, the supply squeeze is going to happen in the future once people start using this platform, this infra, the Boundless protocol. You know what that means? That means the supply is going to squeeze very fast and the demand is going to surge very fast. So again, if this project is successful, it is going to blast like crazy, it is going to explode like crazy. If you're talking about $1, $2, you will be talking about $100, $200, maybe $500. That is also possible. All depends upon the adoption of this protocol by developers. So clearly a lot of potential on the upside. So that's the good part. The bad part can be no one likes the protocol and no one uses it, to token dump. But I don't think that will happen because it is listed on tier 1 exchanges. Binance doesn't list token just like that. They of course review the project, then list it, and of course if they have listed that KC, there must be some potential that they have seen in the B2B market, or you can say in the developer or project marketplace. So clearly I see a very high potential for this token in terms of tokenomics, which is kind of very promising. So my price prediction for the short term will be definitely be $5 to $10 in the good times, and of course if the demand actually surges, we will be talking about 100, 200, $300 also. Remember, if the demand surges, the supply is going to squeeze, and when that happens, the market cap is going to increase, and with that the price shall also increase, a direct reflection of trust in the protocol. So that's about the video, that's about the project. I hope you like the video. Click subscribe, press the bell icon, and share your thoughts in the comments, and let's meet tomorrow in the new video. Till then, take care, have a nice day. Thank you.